Okay, we're here with Rob Sample from Paradigm. Rob, why don't you tell us about the new speakers you have here?
Absolutely. You know, after several shows around the world showing what we called our Concept 4F, the very pinnacle of what we're capable of achieving, we're now launching the line officially, and it's now called the Persona 9H, H standing for hybrid. And the hybrid name comes from the fact that the woofer section is active and everything else is passive. So the woofer section are two forward-firing 8.5-inch woofers and two rearward-firing 8.5-inch woofers. Using our patented ultra-high excursion ART surround, active ridge technology. There is a 700-watt RMS amplifier on the front tube and a 700-watt RMS amp on the back tube. So that's a total of 1,400 watts per cabinet. Then we're crossing over to a pure Beryllium 7-inch midrange, which is crossed over to a pure Beryllium 1-inch dome tweeter. The grills, the fancy grills on the front here, not only protect the Beryllium, but they are also PPA, what we call perforated phase alignment tweeter lenses and mid-range lenses. They not only protect the the cone material, but they actually act as phase alignment tools to smooth out the dispersion and the in-room response. So you get a more focused, more natural sound. There's actually more output at the listening position with these in front than there is without them.
Well, I noticed they're very efficient speakers. You said they were 96 dB efficiency, right?
That's right. So 96 dB makes them very easy to drive. As a matter of fact, it's only 68 watts to get all the way up to 120 decibels.
Yes, and in our demos, we heard that these things could play really loud in a large room, and they did so effortlessly.
Effortless is a word that we use. We can't help but use it because that really is one of the main things to describe these speakers. They're very effortless sounding.
Now, even though the woofers are active, we still just plug in a single speaker connector?
That's right. There are no line level inputs. We want to make it as simple as possible for our consumers. So you just plug in speaker level, your favorite speaker wire from your favorite electronics, and the speaker does all the rest as far as crossing everything over properly.
Great.
Want to take a look at the rest of the line?
Yeah, let's go look at the rest of the line. So it's not just the towers anymore, guys. This is a full production line.
We're finally there with the full line. So we have the 7F, F standing for floor standard, which is, I have to think in my brain, $25,000 a pair. The 5F, which is $17,000 a pair. We have the 3F, which is $10,000 a pair. And we have the B, simply the B, stands for bookshelf, and that is $7,000 a pair. All of these have pure Beryllium mid-range tweeter. This, of course, is only a two-way, but the base mid driver is, in fact, pure Beryllium. To my knowledge, Gene, this is the only speaker in the world that only uses Beryllium drivers.
Okay. For the mid and the tweeter.
For both.
Right. Is this the same driver that's in all the other mids?
The motor structure is different because it's doing dual duty of
more bass.
Woofer and mid-range, yeah.
Okay.
But I think it's the same cone and the same profile.
Now you have a center channel as well.
Yeah, now I have a center channel because there's going to be people who want to make a really killer home theater. This is the C, the Model C, and it's $7,000. And the subwoofer is a little further down the road, but it's based on the balanced design of the Sub 1 and Sub 2, our current top-of-the-line models. So again, there's two woofers here, two woofers here, and two woofers here, so they balance each other out. And that's one of the things that we didn't really specify when we were talking about the 9H, but that's a balanced drive system.
Right.
The woofers on the front and the woofers on the back cancel common vibration, so it's a lower distortion design using our differential drive motors on the woofers and an inverse differential drive on the mid-range. Very unique, very low distortion.
And guys, we reviewed the Sub 2 a couple of years ago, and it's one of the best measured subs we've had on our test bench. It exceeded our extreme Bassaholic rating. So we know Paradigm knows how to make subs, and we know that this sub is going to pack quite a punch. What are these, 8-inch drivers?
8.5s, yeah.
Okay. Well, cool.
You know what? Come here.
Yeah.
Come here. Let's take a look at this. I can show you what the driver looks like. You won't always get a chance to see this raw driver.
You know, I haven't done my arm curls today.
So, well, I haven't done them in a couple of years. But this is the driver itself, and
extremely long excursion. This is an 8.5. There are 2 voice coils in here. They're wound in opposite directions. And this is what's called differential drive. It cancels common mode noise. It lowers distortion,
right,
and gives you higher output with lower distortion. And coupled to the surround with active ridge technology, we have 2 patents on this. After 4 years of research, we developed this this surround material and design that gives us 3 dB more output than previous designs. All these things are coupled together to give us extremely high output and extremely low distortion.
And good efficiency, right?
And good efficiency, 96 dB efficient on the 9H.
Well, the only question I have left for you, Rob, is which product are you going to send me for review?
It's your choice, Gene.
Okay.
Guys,
Guys,
as far as I'm concerned.
I'm going to go with a medium-sized floor standard. I don't want to kill my back, so I think I'll go with, is it the 3?
The 3 is the baby. The 5 is the middle of those 3 over there, so maybe the 5.
5 sounds good to me.
All right.
Well, guys, that's it. Take a look at these speakers online. We have the article up, and stay tuned for our review. We were very impressed with the demo here. This is showing you that Paradigm is really serious about high-end audio, so please take a look at these speakers if you're serious about it as well.
Thanks, Gene.
Okay.